I am every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Every Woman. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy and I hope you subscribe. We're still in the month of love, so we're talking and discussing more on love. You love me especially different every time you keep me on my feet happily excited by your cologne and your hands, your smile, your intelligence. You me, you caught me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me things to think about, invite me, you ignite me. Correct me, you love me, you like me, inside me to chorus. La 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 You're different and special in every way imaginable. You love me from my hair follicle to my toenails. You got me feeling like the breeze, easy and free and lovely and new. Oh, when you touch me, I just can't control it. When you touch me, I just can't hold it. The emotion inside of me, I can feel it. Mm. La, 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 on Big Brother Mzansi, Big Brother is on at the moment. I saw that the other day, on Thursday actually, Thursday the 13th, the 13th of February. I saw that there was a discussion on love language, the captions. The viewers were busy saying what their love language is. I know love language to be the way in which you express how you love your person by doing certain things, or how they do things to you to show how much they love you and appreciate you. And we prefer different things. Some use gifts as their love language. Surprise gifts which don't have to wait for a particular occasion. They don't only give flowers or roses on Valentine's Day. Chocolates only on Valentine's Day. Anytime is tea time for them, when they feel the need, when they having those, feeling warm and fuzzy inside. and they just buy their person a gift, so it's their love language. Giving the money is their love language. But I don't think any relationship can actually survive if there's no exchange of money, you know, from both parties. I'm not saying it should be a man's job or it should be only the one person's job to do that. I believe both parties have to partake in the exchange of ching ching. It keeps the relationship interesting, and so you can avoid the pressure on the one person, because that would affect the relationship in a negative way. But I noticed that most people are big on physical touch as their love language. I'm one of those. When I'm with my person, I can't keep my hands to myself. I gotta be touching them, feeling them, cuddling them. I'm all about, I use my hands a lot. Physical touch. That's very important. That's my love language. Lots of kisses. Random kisses anytime. Not that we're beating before we can actually kiss. Kissing should happen anytime. That's my love language. Some express their love language by planning trips away, weekends away, going shopping. For me, quality time is also very, very important in a relationship. I am big on quality time. Quality time gives us time to get to know each other better, get to understand what's going on in each other's lives. It gives us time to talk, to communicate. I'm big on that. For me, a relationship doesn't exist if there's no communication. We have to talk. How are we going to know what's going on, or what's bothering us, or how we can remedy situations that are not very pleasant if we don't talk? So spending quality time, I'm big on spending quality time or using quality time as my love language. If you don't have time for me, if you don't have quality time for me, then what's the point of being in a relationship? I want the person, when they are spending time with me, to be all about me. To switch off their phones, to not keep checking time or asking about time. That's why I prefer beforehand to find out how much time they have. I would ask, babe, how much time do we have? So that I can brace myself. If they're in a hurry, like it's 30 minutes, then I know, we have 30 minutes. So whatever we have to do or talk about, we only have 30 minutes. So nothing irks me than someone who keeps looking at the time. Also, discussing the grass mat situation, the bathroom situation in a relationship is super important. It can't be avoided. You shouldn't be shy to discuss that. It's very important. You got to know what your person likes, what your person expects, what makes them happy in bed, what thrills them, because you may think you're doing it right, only to find wapora. So they're just bored. When you mention the bedroom, they just get so bored because they know, oh gosh, do we really have to tell what they're thinking? Do we really have to? The bedroom discussion is very, very important, so that you can come to some kind of compromise if there are things that you don't want to do or things that you're necessarily comfortable doing, because we're not the same. Some are kinky, some are not. We're different, but you're not going to know that unless you discuss it. But of course, you have to have some kind of compromise. That's what a relationship is all about, compromise. You discuss things, you have a compromise, you see how you have to discuss how you're going to navigate, the bedroom situation. If one person prefers this and you don't quite prefer it, bottom line, you have to please each other for the relationship to thrive, for both of you to be happy in the relationship. For me, going to the movies doesn't equate a quality time, because in the movies you can't talk, and I'm big on talking. Okay, For me, being at the movies in the darkness where you're not allowed to talk, where you're all about the popcorn and the big screen, that's not quality time. We have to look each other in the eyes. We have to talk. We have to touch, to kiss, and you can't do all of that if you're in the movies. So nah. Unless we've been together for a very long time, then we can just sit and not talk. That's still quality time for some couples if they've been together for a long time. So unless you've been together for such a long time, you're so comfortable in each other's space, then you can go watch movies but for me, nah, that's still no. Going for spa dates where you're going to do couple spa massages, even accompanying your person when they go do their hair. Us ladies, we spend a lot of time at the salon. Sometimes I look with envy at a guy accompanying their woman to do their hair, because sometimes you're stuck in there for like 5 hours, and if your man is not there, it would be nice if your man can be there maybe half the time, maybe 2.5 hours. You bring you lunch, talk to you. But that's still, for me, an expression of love, a love language. And we like to be told that we are loved, affirmations, especially women. I guess with men as well, It's nice when a person tells you that, oh, baby, I love you so much. It's nice when they tell you look beautiful. It's nice when they compliment you on your looks or on your new hairstyle or your new makeup or your new dress. It's nice because usually we do these things to also get some kind of validation from them to impress them. So if they don't say anything and they act like there's nothing new until they have to say, hey, I just did my hair, what do you think? Or I've just bought this white shirt, I'm wearing it for the first time, what do you think? So affirmations, they make us feel affirmed in the relationship, that you are loved, that you are seen. Otherwise, it's chai. So a chai time fairly if your person doesn't realize all this. But sometimes, our partners are too engrossed in work, mostly in business, in their lives. Sometimes they forget those things. That's why communication is important. Communication should be like the cornerstone of a relationship, because then, during those times when you talk, when you have times that you talk and discuss things, that's when you can mention that you're not happy how they just don't seem to notice much about you anymore, how they no longer compliment you, how they no longer tell you they love you. My other love language is to cook for my person. I love spending time in the kitchen. I love experimenting with different recipes, cooking, baking, I like that. So it could be someone's love language, like it is for me. Also cleaning for a person, just taking care of them, making sure they're clean, they look nice, even shopping for them. It's a love language. It makes you feel good when you see them dressed smartly, smelling good, and if their spaces are clean as well, tidy, it makes you feel good inside, because your person will be happy and appreciate you that you've taken care of that for them. It's your love language. There are many ways. Even now, during the love month or on Valentine's Day, your person could have done something to show that they love you without necessarily having to spend a lot of money. You shouldn't buy into the whole commercialization of Valentine's Day or commercialization of love. As much as it's important, for money to be there in the relationship, because usually it doesn't. The relationship doesn't really survive if there's no money at all. But there are many little gestures of love that you can do to your person, which don't necessarily involve a lot of money. that may still be a way that they, expressing their love for you, their love language. Let's be creative in our relationships so they can thrive, so both parties can be happy and fulfilled. That's where your relationship will stand a better chance of surviving and of being nice, you know. Even if things don't work out in the end and you end up, going separate ways, but at least you'll know that you did your best, you tried your best, you initiated different things. Because no matter what you do, sometimes it doesn't guarantee, a happily ever after all the time. And it's okay. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep trying on love. It doesn't mean you should give up on love. It doesn't mean there's something necessarily wrong with you, especially if you've tried different avenues to remedy the situation. Then, your conscience is clear. You did your best. And you shouldn't be afraid to let someone go. If they feel you're not enough, if they feel the grass is greener on the other side, and usually it's not, and they realize when it's way too late, actually it was not greener, there's nothing you can do. You have to say goodbye, let them go, let them sail away. Remember Lionel Richie's song? Good times never felt so good. I got to sail on, baby. Good times never felt so good. At that time, Lionel Richie had had enough. It was like, go if you wanna go. Sail away. I'm free. Sometimes it's free to let someone go rather than holding on to a relationship that you can see it has come to an end, that you can see you've tried everything under the sun, but the person, they're just not getting it, and they're not playing their parts. They're not doing their beats. They're not, they're not putting as much energy as you are putting. It's fine to let go. Like, toodles, goodbye, all the best, sail away, honey. I'm gonna have a good time. It's not afresh. We always have a chance to start afresh. Let's stay in love, guys. Love is beautiful. Let's not give up on love. We all need love. We all need to be in love, so we can have a balanced life, so we can have a fulfilling life full of contentment. That's what God expects from His people, that we stay in love, we give love, we receive love. Please have a look at these notes. We've come to the end for our today's chat. Stay living and stay woke. See you next time.
Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally.